important thing when you are using the wall for Pilates is to make sure that you get your feet in the right position. So you've got to be at least 1 foot distance away from the wall, coming into your Pilates stance with the heels together. And then you need to come to a position where you feel the whole back connecting into the wall, so the whole of the low back connecting into the wall. From the tailbone down, drawing that low belly in, just pushing the hips so that you feel that low back really connecting flat against the wall. You may need to soften the knees a little bit. You may not be able to get the upper back and the head completely against the wall. Everybody's going to be different, but try and get the low back really all in contact with that wall. And we're going to start with the 100 here, so pulling the low belly in really strong, pushing your hips up and back. Just start to pump the arms as you breathe in for 5 and breathe out for 5. Breathing in for 5 and out for 5. Scooping that low belly in really strong. So you want to feel the low belly kind of pushing in towards the back, pushing in towards the wall. The shoulders are down into the back so that your back of the neck's really nice and long. And if you can, push the back of that head in towards the wall. So each time you exhale, scoop the belly deeper. Squeeze the heels together and almost lift the hips up and back into the wall. Relax the shoulders. Feel those old arms hanging nice and long. So 100 pumps, breathing in for 5, breathing out for 5. And then just relax those arms down into the body. We're going to float the arms up, so pulling the hips up and back into the wall, just squeezing into the back of the legs, relaxing the front of the hip. Start to reach the arms. And as you come past shoulder height, really drop the shoulders down into the back. Just coming to a point where you can still feel your low back in complete contact with the wall. If the low back starts to pull away, you've come too high. Drop the shoulders, squeeze the heels, lift the belly, and almost feel that back lengthen up and out through the crown of the head as you float the arms down. Helps to exhale as you come up above the shoulder height. We're going to do 2 more. Pushing those hips up and back, just squeezing into the back of the leg. And lengthen the spine. Keep lifting and lengthening that spine. Draw that belly in, push the hips up and back. And then just let the arms hang loose and free by the sides of the body. As you tuck the chin into the chest, pull the low back into the wall and just start to peel your upper back, vertebra by vertebra. Each time you feel a vertebra remove, pull deeper into the belly, and as soon as you feel more than one bone lift away from the floor, start to rebuild, pulling the belly in and up more, so that each time you replace the vertebra, you're replacing it and lengthening it up. And as you exhale, chin to chest, pull those hips up and back, squeezing the heels together. Peeling the back away from the wall, just one vertebra at a time. And as you replace, keep pulling your low back into the wall and then lengthen the spine out. And 1 more. I'm having to really work to soften my hips. And this time we're going to hold the arms loose and free. Pull the tummy into your back and just allow those arms to circle. Nice and loose and free. Pulling your waist in as you reverse the circle. Squeeze the heels. And vertebra by vertebra. replace. I'm just going to do one more exercise, lifting the hips up and back into the wall. You're going to circle those arms. You want to be able to see the fingertips just in the peripheral vision, dropping the shoulders down, really lifting those hips up and back, pulling your waist in. Circle the arms, scoop the belly deeper as the arms lower, and then reverse your circle, drop the shoulders as the arms lift. Let the shoulders drop as the arms lift. Pulling that low belly strongly into the wall. And just release the arms down. I'm just going to try and exercise now. Taking the legs hip width. The arms, maybe to just take the feet slightly further forward. And now the low body, the low back pushes into the wall. Don't push the shoulders into the wall, just the low back, scooping the belly in so you're pressing into the wall. As you start to bend the knees, keeping the knees hip width, just slide down, no further than in line with the hips, in line with the knee. And keep pulling that low belly, pushing those hips up and back into the wall as you slide back up. And just bend the knees, keep lengthening through the body. Just watch the knees stay in towards that centre line, squeezing into the inner thighs as you lift up. Knees stay in line with the toes. Back stays long, reaching out through the crown of the head. Push down through the feet. Push the hips up and back into the wall. And slide up. And then you can add the arms. Lifting the arms, just floating the arms. And press those hips up and back. Push your feet down into the floor to lift. And 2 more. Good. Just watch that the knees don't pop out wide. Keep them lengthening towards the toes. Drop the shoulders. Push down. Press your back. Coming all the way up. Really scoop the belly in. And then very carefully walk the feet back in. Take the hands. Push yourself away. You should feel really tall, really lengthened for your day ahead.